Her voice cut through the laughter like glass against stone. "I'm proud of all my kids," my mother announced, champagne flute raised high, her face glowing in candlelight. "Except one." The room erupted in laughter, my siblings, their partners, even the grandchildren cackling without hesitation. I smiled, calm, quiet. My heart didn't pound. It never did anymore. I simply reached into my pocket, drew out a small white envelope, and let it slip into her glass. The laughter choked. Bubbles carried the paper up through the golden liquid. She screamed when she saw what floated inside. I wasn't always this composed. There was a time when her words broke me. As a child, I worshipped her. I thought love could be earned with straight A's, with silence when she snapped, with carrying burdens that weren't mine. But no achievement mattered. She always found a way to remind me. I was the mistake. At first, I believed her. I thought maybe I was defective, unworthy. But the years sharpened me. I stopped pleading for scraps of affection. Instead, I started listening, watching, collecting. She liked to talk when drunk. She liked to boast when surrounded. And she liked to keep her sins hidden, though she was careless with where she buried them. The betrayal wasn't one moment. It was a pattern. The loan she took out in my name when I was in college, the inheritance she funneled quietly into my brother's business, the lies she spun about me, lazy, selfish, unstable, while I worked 2 jobs to survive. I carried it all in silence. My siblings laughed along, blind or unwilling to see. To them, I was the family disappointment. And I let them believe it, because what they didn't know was that every slight, every theft, every cruel word was a thread, and I was weaving a net. The envelope was simple, unmarked, unassuming. Inside, copies of the documents I had gathered over years, the forged loan application, the altered will from my grandmother's estate, bank transfers with her signature, dates that matched her trips and emergencies. Even the message she once drunkenly texted me by accident, "Don't worry, they'll never trace it back. He's too dumb to notice." I wasn't too dumb. I just knew patience was sharper than rage. That night, as the envelope slid into her glass, I didn't need to speak. The room spoke for me. Forks froze mid-air. My siblings leaned forward, curiosity souring into dread. My father's face drained pale. She fished the soaked envelope out, hands trembling, paper peeling apart, ink bleeding, but the words were still legible enough. Her eyes flicked from the page to me, and for the first time in my life, she looked afraid of me. I had planned the timing carefully. Her birthday. Everyone gathered, the people she needed most to believe she was flawless. They read over her shoulder, gasps, denials, then silence. The kind of silence that feels like a coffin being nailed shut. My brother whispered, "Mom, is this real?" She stammered, her voice cracking. "It's not. These are lies. He made these up." But I had more. I reached into my jacket and laid a neat folder on the table. Dry copies, originals safe in a deposit box. Her signature sat on every page like a scar. She collapsed into her chair, muttering excuses no one believed. Did I enjoy it? The question lingered in my mind even as the scene unfolded, even as my siblings recoiled from her touch, even as my father refused to meet her eyes. Enjoyment wasn't the word. It was release. Years of swallowing humiliation finally exhaled. Justice, not joy. She left her own party in tears, makeup streaked, hair wild. The house fell into a stunned quiet when she was gone. No one laughed anymore, and I sat there, sipping my untouched champagne, watching the flames of the candles dance on the cake she'd never cut. The fallout came quickly. My siblings confronted her. My father moved money into his name. Whispers spread through the community, through extended family. Her reputation, something she had always valued more than love, shattered piece by piece. And she knew it was me. She came to my door weeks later, eyes swollen, begging, "Please, fix this. Tell them you lied." I didn't answer right away. I studied her the way she once studied me, searching for weakness. Finally, I leaned against the frame and said, calm as stone, "I didn't lie, Mom. You did. And the difference is, I brought proof." Then I closed the door. Slowly, softly, no slamming. Final. I don't regret it. People call it cruel. They say she's still my mother. Blood is blood. But blood means nothing if it poisons you. She made a choice long before I did, and I made mine with precision. So when I remember the sound of that envelope hitting crystal, the silence that swallowed the room after, I don't smile out of malice. I smile because for once, she couldn't rewrite the story. This time, the story was mime.